Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nadisha. I have another message for you guys today, and this actually ties very much into the first message I gave today. It ties into it really well, and I'm probably going to be saying similar things, but I just really wanted to touch base on the different songs that God gave me. So once again, I woke up in the morning and the song was in my spirit, and it said, it's the one by I Almost Gave Up by Kurt Carr. And but the part God gave me was, I almost gave up. I was right at the edge of a breakthrough but couldn't see it. My problems had me bound. Depression weighed me down. He held me close so I wouldn't let go. God's mercies kept me so I wouldn't let go. I think that's how it is. I didn't actually print out the lyrics to this song because I'm rushing. You guys are close. You guys are really close to your breakthrough. And you know what? God reminded me of this experience that happened to me years ago. So years ago, I was driving cross country, right? I was driving from Florida to Maine, all right? And that whole journey took me 36 hours. I was the only driver on that trip. And so while I was driving, I've been driving for hours and hours. I only had 5 hours of sleep, right? only was on 5 hours of sleep, and I was so tired, and I was driving, and it just felt like I was driving forever. And I got to a point in my drive where my eyes were shutting down. I was so weary. I was so tired of the journey, and I just felt like I couldn't go on. I felt like, well, I really need to pull over again. I really wanted to just be in my bed, my own bed. I really wanted it to be over, but it was just so daunting, and I was just so tired and so sleepy that I figured, you know what, I'm probably just gonna have to pull over. I didn't actually know where I was on the journey because it was so long ago that I had one of those TomTom GPS, and it doesn't tell you when you're driving from state to state. It doesn't tell you what state you're in, which is like, ugh. So anyways, so I went to go get gas, right? I went to go get gas, and I looked when I went inside the gas station. I looked at their postcards, and I saw that I was in Massachusetts, and by having that knowledge, I knew I was close to my destination. I knew that I was about 2 hours from where my destination was. And I don't know what it was, but listen, man, I got this supercharged energy, okay? I was so energized. I was like a deer in headlights, man. Somehow it was enough. Knowing that I was close was enough information that I needed to keep going, okay? And listen, man, I was just wide awake. That feeling of tiredness left my body. I was so energized. I just kept driving, okay? I wasn't tired anymore, just kept driving. I drove so much that I drove past the darn exit. I was so wired up that I drove past my exit, okay? And that's the message, guys. That's what God is saying. Listen, man, if you only know how close you are, you would just hold on. You would just hold on, okay? If you only know how close you are to your breakthrough. That's why the song says, I almost give up. You're always almost ready to give up when you're close to your breakthrough, okay? I've heard so many stories from other people. When they're ready to give up, that's when God comes through with the come through, okay? You were right at the edge of a breakthrough but couldn't see it. Your problems held you down. Depression weighed you down. Listen, I know a lot of people are struggling with sadness and struggling with depression, okay? That's the thing with depression. It creeps in. It's so subtle. You know what I mean? It doesn't announce that it's there. It's very subtle, okay? And God sees it. He knows. He hears it. He hears you, and nothing that you're going through goes unnoticed, okay? He sees it. And God is saying, listen, if you only know how close you are, you would just keep going. You would be like a deer in the headlights, and you'll hold on and you just keep going on your journey. Okay, some of you guys are going to get so energized, you're going to run past the finish line, and God is going to be the one to call you back. Like, okay, come back, Tony. Okay, you can stop running now. Stop running, Tony. Sit. But like, you're going to run past the finish line. But God wants you guys to know that you are right at the edge of your breakthrough. You are right at the edge of your breakthrough. And he just wants you to know that you need to just keep going. Trust. This is a whole journey of trust, baby. Super faith. Faith on steroids. This is what this season is called. Faith on steroids, okay? Gotta trust and believe that God is going to do what he says he'll do. And keep running the race, because he's not going to let you down. Never gonna let me down. You're never gonna let me down. You are good. You're good. Oh, you are good. All right, guys. Good. Take care.